It's a beautiful day and there's a beautiful way to be hearing God's word to see what he has to say. So let's sit in the sun and start having some fun.
Wow, Morton, that sounds great.
Thanks! The gang from Cottonwood Trails today.
All right, here we go now.
Cottonwood Trails.
I like that.
Tales from Cottonwood Trails. Come spend some time with some good friends of mine.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Gang from Cottonwood Trails.
The Prickly Petunia.
A little bit more crumble on the top and voila! Another pie completed. How many is that now, Mathilda?
That one should be number 10.
I don't think I've ever seen so much pastry in one kitchen.
Yeah, I know. When I bake, I just like to keep going. Thanks for the help, by the way, Abby.
No problem. Are all these for a special event?
Nah, just a hobby. I'll probably give them to Morton. I need to fill my time doing stuff, or I just get stir crazy. I bake and knit and find all sorts of things to do, but to tell you the truth, lately I've been feeling like I need something a little more exciting.
What could be more exciting than watching Morton eat 10 pies?
Now, who could that be?
Hello there.
Who are you?
My name is Gordy Groundhog, and I represent the FFW, which stands for...
The Federation of Forest Wrestling.
You know us. Excellent. I'm going door to door to promote our night of wrestling, which will be taking place right here in Cottonwood Trails next week.
Wow, that sounds great.
The best part is that there'll be a special match at the start where two lucky amateurs will be matched against each other. The winner will get to tour with our crew for the rest of the summer and take on some of the biggest names in wrestling. So if you know anybody who's looking for an exciting new hobby, tell them to come try out. Hope to see you ladies next week. Bye.
Well, how about that?
What?
I was just saying that I wanted to find a new exciting hobby. What's more exciting than wrestling? I already know all the moves and everything. I might just need to find a coach to help me train. I know Jean the Hedgehog could coach me. I heard she was a wrestling champ back in the day. All right, Coach, make me a wrestler.
There are many things that you need to learn when it comes to wrestling. Number 1, always bring snacks for the coach. Hit the bag! Harder!
Oh, hey, Mathilda. I was just wondering if you wanted to...
Not a good time!
Yikes! Never mind then.
Okay, Mathilda, let's pretend a rival wrestler tells you that they're going to destroy you in the ring. What do you say?
Ha! The only thing you could demolish is a box of donuts.
Good. Now they say you've got a goofy voice.
Then I guess I'll just have to let my moves speak for themselves.
Okay, well, your costume is ugly.
Whoa, too far, Coach.
Right, sorry. Hi, Mathilda. We're all going apple picking. Do you want to come?
I ain't got time for that.
Oh, see you later then, I guess. Pile driver! Atomic drop! Power bomb! Well done, Mathilda. I think you're all ready.
Thanks, Coach. Oh, yeah, and thanks, Morton, for being my practice partner.
No problem, Mathilda.
And then his apples went everywhere!
Yeah, they went all over the ground.
Morton, why were you carrying so many anyway? Did you really think you'd be able to carry them all?
I guess I thought I could, but apparently 46 was too many.
Oh, hi, guys. What y'all talking about?
Mathilda, there you are. We haven't seen you all week.
We were just talking about the funny times we had at the apple orchard yesterday.
Never try to carry more than 45 apples at once, Mathilda. It won't go well.
Sounds like fun.
It was, but it would have been even better if you had been there with us, Mathilda.
Yeah, where have you been all week?
I've been busy training for my big wrestling match tomorrow.
Oh, good. So after tomorrow, you'll be able to hang out again?
Maybe, but if I win, I could get the chance to join the team and keep wrestling.
But then we'd never see you.
I gotta get home for some rest. Big day tomorrow.
Bye, Mathilda.
She sure is into this wrestling thing.
Yeah, she is. I just hope she doesn't get too far in.
Welcome here, everyone. Welcome.
Well, Mathilda, a week ago when you said you were going to be a wrestler, I didn't think you would go through with it, but here you are.
That tryout was a breeze. The only hard part was picking out a good character and costume.
I must say that the Prickly Petunia is quite the name. And this costume is very impressive with the bright green and yellow stripes across the torso and the luchador-style mask to match. Where did you find it?
I knitted it myself.
You sure have an interesting combination of talents and hobbies. Are you nervous for your first match?
Not really. I'm just getting pumped up. Can you hear that crowd?
I think your match is in a few minutes. We'll be watching from right beside the ring.
We?
Yeah, the whole gang's here to support you.
So they're not upset that I was too busy wrestling this past week to do anything with them?
I think everyone might be a little disappointed, but mostly we all just want you to be happy. Although, while we're on the subject, there is one little thing I wanted to share with you.
What is it?
It's a story about a short little guy named Zacchaeus. The book of Luke tells us that Zacchaeus was a tax collector, so his job was to collect people's taxes. The problem was that he often took more money than he needed to, and he would keep the extra for himself. This made him very unpopular with the other people, but it also made him very rich. Zacchaeus had a lot of money and possessions that he loved very much. But one day, something happened that changed his outlook.
What's going on here?
Zacchaeus, come on, leave me alone. I paid my taxes already. You took just about everything I had.
No. Why is there such a huge crowd?
You haven't heard? Jesus is coming. He's an amazing man. He heals the sick, helps the poor.
And he's the best teacher ever. At least that's what I've heard. We're just trying to get a good view, but it's pretty tough with this huge crowd.
I'd like to see this man too.
Well, good luck with that. If we can barely see over the crowd, I can't imagine you'll have any luck.
Zacchaeus noticed that overlooking the area where the crowd had gathered, there was a large tree. He decided that the only way he was going to see Jesus was to climb it, so that's what he did.
Look, it's Jesus!
So that's Jesus. Funny, he doesn't look like anything special, but there is something different about him. I wonder if he'll see me up here.
Zacchaeus!
I guess that answers that question, but how did he know my name? Yes?
Come down! I want to go to your house today!
You want to go to my house?
Yes!
No one ever wants to come to my house. Okay, I'll be right down.
You can imagine that there's a lot of comments from the other people there.
Doesn't Jesus know how bad Zacchaeus is?
And that he's a sinner.
Of course, Jesus knew all that, but he also knew that the home of Zacchaeus was exactly where he needed to be, so that's where he went. And the time with Jesus had a huge impact on Zacchaeus.
I think I want to make some changes in my life, Jesus. First, I want to give half my wealth to the poor. And to everyone I've cheated, I'm going to pay them back 4 times as much.
That sounds like a wonderful idea, Zacchaeus. Salvation has come to this house today.
Thanks for coming.
And Zacchaeus did just what he said. Up until that point, his life had been all about money and possessions, until he met Jesus and realized that his priorities were all out of whack. Do you get what I mean?
I'm not Morton. I can figure out when you're trying to teach me something. You're saying I shouldn't be wrestling because it's taken away from other things in my life.
Not exactly. I'm not saying you shouldn't wrestle. I'm just trying to remind you that we need to make sure to prioritize the things that really matter in our lives. It's great to have hobbies like knitting or baking or wrestling, as long as we remember to put the most important things first. God loves us so much. He sent his son to die for us, and he deserves to be the number one in our lives. With God as our first priority, our relationships with those around us can come next.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, I'd better go. Morton is saving me a seat, but just promise me that you'll be careful out there.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's hear it for Striker Silverwood.
Let's go! I'm gonna be champ!
And in the other corner, give a warm welcome to the Prickly Petunia.
Go Mathilda! Prickly Petunia! I guess either works.
You better watch out, Striker dude. I'm not a flower you want to mess with.
Speaking of messes, I'm gonna mop the floor with you!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match will be rewarded with a summer contract. Who will it be? Are you ready to find out?
right, boy, get over here.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I'm picking you up.
None of us slam you first!
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
How did that feel?
You think a little slam is gonna stop me? It's gonna take more than that. How's your balance if I grab your legs?
Ooh, for that, you're gonna get a shoulder claw!
Not the shoulder claw.
Oh, yeah. Try, Prickly Petunia.
Get him, Prickly Petunia.
Might have had me for a second, but if I can just get my arm here, then I can get back with the pedals of power.
Go for it!
Unbelievable.
Wow! That must be your special move!
I guess so.
Now I just gotta get you in my special sleeper hold.
Oh, no, you don't! I'll just give you the old switcheroo and put you in a headlock!
Not the switcheroo. I didn't see that coming.
Nice one, but I think you might have forgotten about my secret weapon.
Huh?
When you stand behind me like that, it's very easy to lean back and let you experience why I'm called Prickly.
Ouch! Those things are really prickly!
Yeah, and now that you've let me go, I have the opportunity to do this. Hi!
He's gonna feel that all week.
And that!
Oh!
And don't forget this one!
Yeah, pin him.
Good idea! Here we go! Hi!
This could be it for Striker Silverwolf, folks. Prickly Petunia has him pinned. She just needs to hold him until the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. We have a winner! Let's hear it for the Prickly Petunia!
That was great. Nice job.
With that big win, Prickly Petunia, we at the Federation of Forest Wrestling are pleased to offer you the opportunity to tour with us over the summer and wrestle throughout the forest.
Well, I guess we won't be seeing Mathilda much.
That's quite an opportunity. What do you say, Petunia?
I think I'm gonna have to turn it down.
I see. Can I ask why?
Well, wrestling here for the FFW against such a great opponent has been a dream come true. But looking out among all the fans and seeing my friends here supporting me has made me realize that I don't want to be away from them all summer. Even though I'd love to travel around wrestling with the FFW, I'd miss too many moments with my friends, and that's more important to me.
Woohoo! Way to go, Mathilda!
Wow, she's not only a fantastic wrestler, but a world-class act as well. We'll certainly miss you on tour, but know that you have a place in the FFW whenever you want. One more time, folks, the Prickly Petunia!
This has been a donor-funded production by Square One World Media, created and written by Jordan Evans. Starring in this episode were Jordan Evans, Karen Reimer, Joanna Braun, Robert Weeb, Eric Borman, Greg Cooper, Ezra Enns, Brittany Reeve, Benjamin Rempel, and Emily Weeb.